everybody, this is Jeremy back for another video. Today we're going to be talking about the 3 core distribution types, okay? These are the 3 different types of income that are distributed from income producing securities. This is important because as an investor, you're going to lose money on each distribution. So knowing what kind of a distribution it is and how it's taxed is going to inform you as to what your loss is going to be. I hope you're finding this information interesting. Again, this is sort of the forbidden knowledge of Wall Street. There shouldn't be forbidden knowledge of Wall Street, right? And so the way that we get rid of forbidden knowledge is to make this knowledge known. So I'm hopeful that you'll help me do that. Please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell so that you're notified when we post new content. Okay, let's talk about the 3 primary types of distributions that income producing securities pay. There are more, but these are the 3 core distributions that you need to be concerned about, okay? You have income distributions, you have short-term capital gains, and long-term capital gains. For stocks like Apple, IBM, Altria, these types of stocks, primarily they pay income distributions. If you're talking about an investment fund, which is an ETF, an ETP, mutual funds, etc., okay, they're going to pay all 3 of these types of distributions. Investment funds are prohibited by law from earning any income. So whatever income they earn, they have to pass through to the investor as income. So first, an income distribution. This is commonly known as a dividend. If this distribution is paid from a company, an actual company, not a fixed income security, then the dividends are considered qualified. So they're eligible for qualified income tax treatment. If you own these securities for greater or equal to 61 days, that income will be considered qualified. If you hold these securities, if you're day trading these securities, you hold for less than 61 days, then the income is considered ordinary. We're going to talk about the taxation of these different types of incomes in a second. Okay. If the income is considered interest, for example, if you have a fixed income fund that you're buying, that income is always ordinary no matter how long you own it. Okay. What are short-term capital gains? So you have an investment fund. This investment fund is a basket of securities. The manager of this fund is trading these securities, right? They're buying and selling. So when they hold a security for less than a year and sell it for a gain, that's considered a short-term capital gain. That income has to be passed along to you, okay? That income is taxed at an ordinary rate. So a short-term capital gain distribution, always taxed at an ordinary rate, right? Long-term capital gains, same thing as short-term capital gains, except these are security sales for profits that are held for a year or longer. They receive a preferential tax rate that's equal to qualified income. Okay, let's talk about the taxation of these distributions. So for an income distribution, a dividend, if it's ordinary, right? If you hold it less than 61 days, or if it's fixed income, that's a 37% tax rate. That's the highest tax rate that an investor will pay. Your tax rate will differ. You know your tax rate. I don't know it, so I'm using sort of the high marginal rates in these examples. So that's 37% federal plus your state tax. If it's a qualified dividend, you hold it for 61 days or more, then your tax rate is approximately 20% plus state tax. Okay, short-term capital gains, very straightforward. They're always ordinary income at 37% plus state tax. And long-term capital gain distributions, very simple, 20% plus state tax. So you may be wondering why I'm talking to you about tax. It's because knowing how these distributions are taxed is going to help you arrive at your loss. Did you get all that? You might need to go back and re-watch that video and take some notes, because these tax rates and distribution types, understanding how they work and which tax rate to apply and why is going to help you calculate your loss. And that's what we're going to do in the next video. The next video is really important, so stay tuned.